and today I am bringing you my post-Christmas book haul. As always, straight after Christmas when I have lots of money, I go to the bookstore and buy lots and lots of books. I don't mean for it to happen, it just kind of does. On New Year's Day this year, I literally went to Dimmicks and bought like 4-5 books because I could, because why not? You know, why not? It was a great way to spend my New Year's Day. I have 8 books to show you today, so I'm just gonna get straight into it. The first book I have for you is Harmless by Marissa Meyer. I picked this one up because I have heard nothing but amazing things about it here on BookTube. I will say though that I have read the first couple chapters and I wasn't super like grabbed by the story like I thought I was going to be, so I have actually put this one down, but I am still super excited to pick this one up again at some point. If you don't know, this is a Queen of Hearts retelling, and it is about her back when she was like not the Queen of Hearts and she was just a baker, and she was trying desperately to start her own bakery, and she ends up falling in love with this guy called Jess, and it sounds really interesting and I'm really excited to start reading it, but like I said, the first few chapters didn't really grab me, so I think it's more because I wasn't in like a fantasy mood. I've sort of been in a bit of a sci-fi kick at the moment, so I don't know, we'll see what happens when I finally pick this one up. The next book I have to show you is Everything Everything by Nicola Yoon. This is a YA contemporary novel, and it is about a girl who is allergic to everything. For the past 17 years she has been living inside her house because she walks outside, basically she will, I want to say she'll die, but I feel like that's kind of where they were headed with this story. But everything changes when a new boy moves in next door, and she sort of realizes that for the first time ever she wants to go outside and she wants to sort of experience life. I've heard nothing but amazing things about this one as well. I know that it's becoming a movie. That's one of the reasons why I picked it up, so I cannot wait to finally get started and to read this one. Although I feel like I might have to be in the mood for it because I'm not a huge contemporary person, but around like, I know last year around like the March, April sort of area, all I read were contemporary, so we'll see if that happens again this year. The next 3 books I have to show you are kind of part of the same series, but not really. I actually found the 3rd book first, and then I sort of went home and realized, oh, these are actually like a real thing. I had no idea. And basically they are spin-off novels to the BBC show Class. I am obsessed with Class. If any of you know me at all, you will know that I am obsessed with that show. It was so good, so when I found these novels I knew I definitely had to pick them up. So they include Joyride by Guy Adams, The Stonehouse by A.K. Benedict, and What She Does Next Will Astound You by James Goss. So I don't exactly know what these 3 books are about, but I do know that they focus on the characters that we met and fell in love with in Class, and they are sort of, you know, extensions of that world, so I am so ridiculously excited to get to pick these ones up. The next book I have is A Monster Calls by Patrick Ness. This is another one that I have heard nothing but incredible things about here on BookTube. I also know that there is a movie coming out for this one, and again, I've heard nothing but amazing things about the movie, so of course I wanted to pick up the book and read it first. From what I know about this book, it is about a little boy whose mother is dying from a terminal illness, and one night a monster comes to his room, but it is not a normal monster, it's a monster that wants to help him, and that sort of thing, I guess. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm pretty sure that's like the sort of premise that I've gathered from what people have been saying around the place, and I've heard this book is like so raw and emotional, and I'm really curious as to whether I should like read the book first or watch the movie first. I feel like I want to read the book first because then it might make seeing the movie easier, but knowing me, I'm still gonna cry like a baby when I do watch the film. So it's really funny, there were 3 different versions of this book at QVG when I went. There was this version, there was like a smaller paperback version, and then there was like the collector's limited edition version. I ended up going with this version simply because I haven't read the story yet, so I wasn't interested in getting the collector's edition, and the other copy looked really bad, so I wanted to get this one instead. And the last 2 books that I have are part of a duology. I have again heard nothing but amazing things about this duology, but it's kind of a spin-off from a series, like a trilogy that I haven't yet read, and I have heard a lot of mixed feelings about whether or not you should read the trilogy first or whether you should read the duology first. I was going to read the duology first, and then now I've sort of decided actually no, I am going to wait and I am going to read those trilogy books first. And of course the duology I'm talking about is the Six of Crows duology by Leigh Bardugo. This is of course including Six of Crows and Crooked Kingdom, and fun fact, these are the first hardcover novels I have ever bought in my life, not including any of the Harry Potter books, and I kind of like it. Like, they're really big, like they're massive books. They've got black and red pages, but they're kind of cool. And, I just realized I always forget about this because I never have hardcovers. You're supposed to do the whole taking off of the dust jacket thing. Ooh, look at this. So it's got that, and there's actually, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it, but there is actually a crow. You can't really see it, but there is a crow there with like a little bit of red. I don't know, it's weird. And let's do it for Crooked Kingdom as well. Okay, so Cookie King, it's exactly the same. You might actually be able to see the crow on this one. Can you see it? It's right there. No, you still can't really see it. The book's just so big. They're so big. Why are hardcovers so large? I feel like I'm gonna like hit myself in the face when I finally do get around to reading these books because I am not the most coordinated person in the world. And that kind of worries me. So from what I know about Six of Crows, it follows a band of 6 thieves and they have to pull off a massive heist. It takes place in the world of the Grisha trilogy, which is of course the trilogy that you're supposed to read before you read this one. And I've heard that because obviously you get introduced to the world sort of in those books, you don't get introduced to it quite as much in this one, and I might be a little bit confused. And then also apparently there are some massive cameos in Cookie Kingdom that I'm just not going to get because I haven't read the Grisha trilogy. So I've decided I'm going to read the Grisha trilogy first, but I am very glad that I bought the hardcovers of these. I wasn't going to, and then I decided, no, you know what, I'm gonna buy the hardcovers, and I'm actually really glad that I did because they kind of are making me want to buy more hardcovers, which is really weird. I never thought that I would ever say that, but here we are. And there you have it. Those are the 8 books that I bought in my post-Christmas book haul. I was going to wait until I've got a couple other books sort of in mind that I want to get, 3 to be exact, and I was going to wait until I bought those, but then by that point it'd be February and then it'd be time for a different book haul, so I just decided, nope, you know what, I'm gonna do it. Also, because this year I am determined to participate in the Project 5, except for these next 3 books that I'm going to be buying, but to be fair, all of them are new releases, which I don't count as part of Project 5, and one of them is actually, I need to read it anyway because it is the book of the month for the book club that I'm hoping to join in February, provided I can get my shift at work covered. I cannot wait until I don't have to work anymore. You know, that's not gonna be till like I retire in like 60 or 70 years. 70 years is a long time. Oh my god, in 70 years I'll be 90. Oh, let's just not think about that for a second. Let me know in the comment section below if you have read any of the books that I picked up. I would love to know. Also let me know what are the last books you purchased and tell me if I would enjoy them or if I've already read them. If you like this video, be sure to give it a huge thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss a thing. Stay random. Bye.